International Plastic Bag Free Day was born as an international campaign created by activists from different associations and is celebrated on July 3rd every year. It is a worldwide initiative for the purpose of getting rid of the single use of plastic bags around the world. It is all about promoting environmental conservation by encouraging us all to stay away from the use of plastic bags and instead look for more eco friendly alternatives.
It is observed by a group of organizations and the public looking for solutions to solve the pollution crisis we are currently facing, to make the planet safer for all its inhabitants. The day is also important in terms of the impact they have on marine life, animal life, and nature. International Plastic Bag Day is today part of global Break Free from Plastic movement, which brings together as many as 1,900 organizations. So it is good to share awareness and use your voice on this day.
Did you know that worldwide about 2 billion plastic bags are used every minute? This might seem like an unbelievable number, but according to studies, between 500 billion and 1 trillion plastic bags are used annually. Also keep in mind that the average time that a plastic bag is used for is 25 minutes. Yes, they are used for 25 minutes, but they may take up to 1,000 years to decompose. Just think about how many of these bags will end up littered all over the planet. This is having a detrimental effect on the environment, wildlife, and indeed human health. International Plastic Bag Free Day is dedicated to heightening awareness about these very real pressing issues brought about by this most popular of disposable carrying devices.
The short recoil bolt action sniper rifle. It is one of the deadliest weapons in combat technology. The Chimera virus. It is the deadliest bioweapon in the world. The 20 megaton intercontinental ballistic missile. It is considered the deadliest nuclear weapon on the planet. The low-density polyethylene container, also known as the plastic bag. It clogs our landfills and chokes our oceans. The deadliest part about it is that we just don't care.
Plastic is more deadly than any of these machines of destruction. It's an actual backstabber.
Plastic pollution has become one of the pressing environment issues. A rapidly increasing production of disposable plastic products overwhelms the world's ability to deal with them. Plastic has indeed saved and revolutionized lives in many ways, but it led to a throwaway culture which breaks down the only planet we have.
Plastic bags have many positive impacts, mainly convenience. It is easy to brand with the company logo and much cheaper than cloth or paper packaging. So business will naturally tend to stick with this route when considering various alternatives as it is cost effective. Plastic bags are also known for their durability. Although they are less vulnerable to damage, ironically, they are responsible for the damage to the environment.
Even with such positive effects, plastic bags have enormous negative implications starting from how they are made. The manufacture of plastic bags requires a huge amount of energy. This energy comes mostly from burning of fossil fuels. Burning of fossil fuels, as we all know, is the biggest contributor to climate change and global warming. Its effects can be felt all over the world.
Our oceans are the ecosystem which are most suffering from the impact of plastic pollution. Not only does the plastic release chemicals into the water but is also being actively consumed by marine animals. Nearly 100 million marine animals die each year directly from the consumption of plastic waste. Even for us, this is a big issue because we eat a lot of fish, and if fish have consumed plastic, we end up eating the plastic inside as well.
The flora and fauna are also affected negatively by plastic bags. Animals may eat plastic waste, which can even lead to their death. Animals can also suffocate from having bags trapped around their heads. Plastic bags can get caught in plants, preventing them from getting the light or nutrients they need. The breakdown of plastic also harms the microorganism in the soil. Thus, plastic has an adverse impact on every single aspect of the environment around us.
Plastic shopping bags also represent a large part of plastic pollution. Even when they are properly disposed, they often end up in landfills. In landfills, they use up a lot of space and can take 400 years to degrade. This huge biodegradation time leads to a buildup of more and more plastic bags in our landfills. When plastic bags are thrown on land, it makes the soil less fertile. Burning of plastic bags also causes extensive air pollution.
As we come to terms with the adverse effect of a plastic consumption, the need to switch to a healthier way of living has become more acute than ever. Though some of these suitable alternatives are a bit more expensive than a couple of plastic bags, they are long term investments that will serve the world in the long run.
Here are some eco friendly alternatives. Envy Green, a Mangalore based company, is providing India alternatives to the conventional plastic bags, zip pouches, and cling wraps by making lookalikes of plastic bags, which are made from natural starches and vegetable wastages.
Jute bags. Jute bags are a good old alternative to plastic bags. Jute or Hessian bags have high strength and long life as compared to other bags like cotton. Jute is also a natural renewable source which is biodegradable and combustible. Jute plants also cleans the air by consuming the greenhouse CO2. These inexpensive bags can degrade biologically in 2 years, which does not cause any harm to environment.
Eco-friendly carry bags. Envy Green, a Mangalore-based company, is providing India alternatives to the conventional plastic bags, zip pouches and cling wraps by making look-alikes of plastic bags which are made from natural starches and vegetable waste. Another alternative to plastic is the good old jute bag and the trendy DIY canvas tote bags. Canvas bags are actually made of cotton, which is more durable and comes in the variety of sizes and shapes. In comparison to the traditional cotton bags, these bags are much lighter in weight and cost effective. To add one more specialty, the canvas bags can be washed regularly and reused as many times as you want. These bags can be also be made at home by learning some DIY and you can stitch your own bag.
Cotton bags. Cotton bags are sustainable and practical than plastic bags. They are way more beneficial for the environment due to their reusability and biodegradability. Also, they are not harmful to wild animals and keep the oceans clean. By using these alternatives, we can surely guarantee a better future for us all.
India needs strong commitment to manage its plastic waste. Experts, the country needs a people driven solution involving all main players politicians, policymakers, bureaucrats, corporations, professionals, and even the humblest garbage collectors. However, the key to the success of reducing plastic pollution lies with the public. Unless there is a commitment from people, the solution is never going to be realistic.
Instead, for looking at government or other organizational help, we need to reinvent and discover new ideas to combat plastic pollution within our household. One way of going about it is to mark waste as biological and synthetic. Each household should have a color coded jute bag segregating wastes into two different categories, namely biological and synthetic waste. Once the segregation takes place at the household level, then the city corporation will make use of the technology to break down waste into wealth.
Biological waste can be recycled for compost value, and the other waste subdivided into hazardous and non hazardous and treated accordingly. The technology to break down waste is expensive and energy consuming too. Recycling plastic is not a viable solution because The same plastic is just being used for a different purpose.
Raina A., an activist from Pullur Periya Panchayat of Pookalam, Kasaragod, Kerala, is on a mission to keep her village clean and green. She collects waste from around 550 homes by herself, as she is an active member of Harita Karma Sena, an initiative of Kudumbashree for a green garbage-free Kerala. And every evening, she remains steadfast on a mission to keep her village plastic-free.
A unique new initiative to reclaim the sea. Kerala's fishermen have taken to fishing for the plastic waste littering the sea. Shujittu Sagaram, Clean Ocean, a project launched by the State Fisheries Department on August 5th in Shaktikulangara and Nindagara, has already retrieved some 250 tons of plastic waste that was threatening the marine ecology.
Pollution. The use of plastic bags has been an issue for a while, and it will continue until we terminate the use and manufacture of plastic bags. It is hard to give up on plastic bags because they have been handy for everyone in many ways. Sadly, these plastic bags have done a major harm to the environment and society.
If society doesn't take care of the only place we can live, which is Earth, then it is scary to think about where we can end up living if we are alive though. These plastic bags are everywhere, and it is sad to see how our oceans, landfills, roads, sea animals, and wildlife suffer due to our ignorance.
It is therefore vitally important for industry and the community to develop methods of limiting the harmful effects of plastic pollution and wherever possible of converting waste into productive outputs. There has been an effort to encourage the alternative uses for plastic waste.
The use of 10 to 15% of plastics in road construction is one such use. Recycling, reuse, or alternative use of plastic waste can help reduce the amount of virgin plastic produced. However, this is not enough to address the planet's plastic pollution problem. That would require a drastic reduction of the use of single-use plastic products.
There are many small ways you can have a big impact. If each and every one of us does at least one green good deed daily towards our green social responsibility, there will be billions of green good deeds daily on the planet.